like a man appears for just a day, then disappears tomorrow. All that we are can quickly fade away, replaced with tears and sorrow. If a man should die, can he live again? Hear the promise God has made. He will call, the dead will answer, they will live at his command, for he will have a longing for the work of his own hand. So have faith and do not wonder, for our God can make us stand, and we will live forever as the work of his own hand. Friends of our God, though they may pass away, will never be forsaken. All those asleep who in God's memory stay, from death he will awaken. Then we'll come to see all that life can be, paradise eternally. He will call, the dead will answer, they will live at his command, for he will have a longing for the work of his own hand. So have faith and do not wonder, for our God can make us stand, and we will live forever as the work of his own hand.
Hi, Bonnie. Dan and Laverne Larson.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Surfing.
Hi, Laverne.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That was a beautiful presentation.
Yeah.
Family from Seattle. I see.
Mm. Surfing, you have a lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. How do you take it if the rest of the
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
Armida and then
I know.
It looks like your mom. Huh? It looks like your
Yeah.
very.
Joe's even here. Yeah. Oh, wait.
the volume keeps breaking in and out. Can't really hear.
Oh.
Can everybody hear us?
Yes.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
a lot of speakers are off.
Yeah, if everyone can mute.
Everyone's about to be muted, please.
Your volume's broken up.
Uh,
This family. Really crushed it.
Oh, wow. Oh, good one.
She's trying to figure out how to mute everybody.
Well, that's probably Joe's son. Then.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, he's Lots of it being off. The part that you can't hear.
can everyone please mute themselves?
I know, maybe you can turn the TV on, but it's not there no more. It's probably. Go back to the same thing that you.
Well, I'd like to welcome everyone to this memorial service for our family, for our mother, Isabel Gutierrez. I'd like to just start by reading her obituary and a little bit of details about her life. Isabel was 85 years old at the time of her passing on this past Saturday on March 23rd, 2024. She was born on November 19th, 1938 in the city of Odom, Texas. She's preceded in death by her husband, Isidro Gutierrez, as well as her daughter, Ida, and her parents, Isidro and Dominga Medellin, and 7 brothers and 3 sisters. She's survived by her 10 children, Isidro Gutierrez, Serafin Gutierrez, Laura Torres, Brenda Clements, Anita Don Linoble, George Gutierrez, Emmanuel Gutierrez, Adam Nikki Gutierrez, Edward Gutierrez, and Rogelio Gutierrez, as well as many grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandson. One of the most important decisions that Isabel made in her life is when she decided to dedicate her life to serve her God Jehovah about 50 years ago. The truth found in God's word certainly is what attracted her to learn more about Jehovah God. And no doubt, the Bible's hope of a resurrection brought great comfort to her, as well as the hope of a promised paradise earth. So we're all gathered together today as friends and family to comfort one another and to find this hope, especially now with the loss of our dear mother, grandmother, and friend. This certainly is a time of grief for all of us, and it's normal, a normal reaction to grieve when we lose someone in death. And our God Jehovah knows this. In fact, his son, Jesus, while here on earth, showed sympathy and provided comfort for those grieving. Well, most of us are familiar with the account of Lazarus' resurrection. So please, if you will, follow along as I read from this account in John chapter 11. Let's go to John chapter 11, and let's consider verses 23 through 26. Jesus said to her, "Your brother will rise." Martha said to him, "I know he will rise in the resurrection on the last day." Jesus said to her, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who exercises faith in me, even though he dies, will come to life. And everyone who is living and exercises faith in me will never die at all. Do you believe this?" Let's move down to verses 32 through 35. When Mary arrived where Jesus was and caught sight of him, she fell at his feet and said to him, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." When Jesus saw her weeping and the Jews who had come with her weeping, he groaned within himself, and he became troubled. He said, "Where have you laid him?" They said to him, "Lord, come and see." Jesus gave way to tears. Well, here we can see in the case of Lazarus' sisters, Martha and Mary, that Jesus truly has tender affection for those who mourn over a loss of a loved one. And this is because Jesus reflects his heavenly Father, Jehovah, who promises to comfort all who are grieving. Psalm 34:18 says of Jehovah that he is close to the brokenhearted and he saves those who are crushed in spirit. So what a comfort it is to know that our Heavenly Father, Jehovah, cares for every one of us, especially during this difficult time. Well, we know Jehovah is a God of love. He's also a God of justice, wisdom, and power. So then why do we all have to face death? Well, death really was not a part of Jehovah God's original purpose for mankind. So then why do we all have to die? Please turn again with me to the Bible, and let's look at Romans chapter 5 and verse 12. That's Romans 5, verse 12. That is why, just as through one man sin entered into the world, and death through sin. And so death spread to all men because they had all sinned. So really then death is the result of Adam's disobedience, and he passed sin and death to all of his descendants. And as his offspring, we all inherited both sin and death. But now, Jehovah God has provided a hope that is sure to be realized. Let's read that promise assurance in his word, the Bible, at Isaiah chapter 55. Please follow along as I read chapter 55 of Isaiah, verses 10 and 11. For just as the rain and the snow pour down from heaven and do not return there until they saturate the earth, making it produce and sprout, giving seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so my word that goes out of my mouth will prove to be. It will not return to me without results, but it will certainly accomplish whatever is my delight, and it will have sure success in what I send it to do. Also, let's read in the book of Revelation one of these promises. Revelation 21, let's read verses 3 and 4. It says, "With that I heard a loud voice from the throne say, 'Look, the tent of God is with mankind, and he will reside with them, and they will be his people. And God himself will be with them, and he will wipe out every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more, neither will mourning, nor outcry, nor pain be any more. The former things have passed away.'" Well, as we read it here firstly in Isaiah chapter 55, when God makes a promise, it will come about at his appointed time. As well as in the book of Revelation 21, we are given that promise that the former things that we experience now, such as pain and death, will be done away with. We no longer have to deal with these painful things on the earth. So this promised hope from our Heavenly Father, this resurrection hope, will soon become a reality. And although many people today feel that when a person dies, he may go to heaven or some other place, God's word, the Bible, clearly tells us the condition of the dead. I invite you once again to read along with me from the Bible. First of all, let's read in Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 4. That's Ezekiel chapter 18 and verse 4. Look, all the souls to me they belong. As the soul of the Father, so also the soul of the Son. To me they belong. The soul who sins is the one who will die. And also in Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verses 5 and 10. Ecclesiastes 9, verse 5. Here it reads, for the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing at all, nor do they have any more reward, because all memory of them is forgotten. And then verse 10 says, whatever your hand finds to do with all your might, for there is no work, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave where you are going. So really then, all these verses mentions that our loved ones are really in an unconscious state of sleep. They experience no more pain or suffering. And that would only make sense then that the Bible teaches of a resurrection hope, when those asleep in death will be awakened, just as Lazarus was awakened from death and resurrected back here to the earth. But even before Lazarus was resurrected by Jesus, God's ancient servants exercised the hope in the resurrection. Know what one of these faithful servants said in the Bible book of Job. Let's read in Job chapter 14, and we'll read verses 13 through 15. That's Job 14, 13 through 15. Oh, that in the grave you would conceal me, that you would hide me until your anger passes by, that you would set a time limit for me and remember me. If a man dies, can he live again? I will wait all the days of my compulsory service until my relief comes. You will call, and I will answer you. You will long for the work of your hands. So God's faithful servant, Job, here, as he said, along with all other faithful ones, had exercised in this hope of the resurrection. But how would this hope become realized? Well, this hope of a resurrection was only made possible by the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, a perfect man. Know what it says in the Bible, first of all, at Matthew 20, verse 28. That's Matthew 20, verse 28. Just as the Son of Man came, not to be ministered to, but to minister and to give his life as a ransom in exchange for many. Let's also turn to the Bible book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 20 through 22. 1 Corinthians 15, 20 through 22 states, but now Christ has been raised from the dead, the first fruits of those who have fallen asleep in death. For since death came through a man, resurrection of the dead also comes through a man. For just as in Adam all are dying, so also in the Christ all will be made alive. And also in the book of Acts, chapter 17, if you'd like to turn there, please. Let's read Acts 17, verse 31. It says, because he has set a day on which he purposes to judge the inhabited earth in righteousness by a man whom he has appointed. And he has provided a guarantee to all men by resurrecting him from the dead. But as we noted here in these verses, that Christ's resurrection serves as a guarantee for all those in God's memory, or those in the memorial tombs to be among those resurrected during God's future day of judgment. Jesus also mentioned at Matthew 20, verse 28, that he came not only to minister, but to give his life as a ransom for many. And why was Jesus' perfect sacrifice needed? Well, as we read in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, it was to provide a ransom to cover over the sin that Adam passed on to his descendants. Well, having been raised to life as a spirit creature, Jesus presented to Jehovah God the value of his perfect human life. Thus, the debt that you and I owe to God for being inherited sinners of Adam has been paid by Jesus' sacrificial death. Now there exists a basis for removing the consequences of inherited sin and providing a hope of a resurrection. So it was only appropriate then that God has appointed his son Jesus to raise and judge the dead. So the question is, who will be among those resurrected and where? Well, let's look again to the Bible once again to see what the answer to that question is. Let's go back to the book of Revelation, and let's go to the chapter 20, and we'll read verses 4 through 6. That's Revelation 20, verses 4 through 6. And I saw thrones, and those who sat on them were given authority to judge. Yes, I saw the souls of those executed for the witness they gave about Jesus and for speaking about God, and those who had not worshipped the wild beast or its image and had not received the mark on their forehead and on their hand. And they came to life and ruled as kings with the Christ for 1,000 years. The rest of the dead did not come to life until the 1,000 years were ended. This is the first resurrection. Happy and holy is anyone having part in the first resurrection. Over these, the second death has no authority, but they will be priests of God and of the Christ, and they will rule as kings with him for the 1,000 years. So the first resurrected that would be resurrected would be the anointed Christians. They're resurrected to heavenly life for the purpose of ruling as kings and priests over the earth for that 1,000 years. Then let's look at what the Bible says at John chapter 10, verse 16, and Luke chapter 23 about another resurrection hope. Let's first go to John chapter 10. It's John chapter 10, and let's read verse 16 together. And I have other sheep which are not of this fold. Those too I must bring in, and they will listen to my voice, and they will become one flock, one shepherd. And then let's go to the book of Luke 23, where Jesus here is replying to the evildoer beside him on the torture stake. That's Luke 23, verse 43. And he, Jesus, said to him, "Truly I tell you today, you will be with me in paradise." Well, here's we read, first of all, in the book of John, that Jesus' other sheep, or his earthly subjects who have fallen asleep in death, will be resurrected to life in the earthly paradise. And this is what Jesus told the evildoer beside him, as we read at Luke chapter 23, verse 43, that he too would be resurrected back to life in a paradise earth. And this is the hope that Isabel had. She is in God's memory, now sleeping in death, awaiting for the promised resurrection hope in the earthly paradise. Well, who else are in God's memory that will be resurrected? Let's please follow along again in your Bibles as I read in the book of John chapter 5, and we'll read verses 28 and 29. That's John 5, verses 28 and 29. Do not be amazed at this, for the hour is coming in which all those in the memorial tombs will hear his voice and come out. Those who did good things to a resurrection of life, and those who practice vile things to a resurrection of judgment. So those in the memorial tombs, or in God's memory, would be resurrected. It mentions that those who did good things or righteous ones would receive a resurrection of life, and those who practice vile things or the unrighteous would receive a resurrection of judgment. The latter ones, or the unrighteous ones, would also include those who lived and died without an opportunity to understand and apply Bible truths in their lives. So this is the Bible's hope, the hope that Jehovah God gave us, that millions who have died will live again by means of a resurrection. So then how can we personally benefit from knowing this hope and of being present here today? Well, first is that a funeral really reminds us of the brevity and the uncertainty of life. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11 says that time and unexpected events or unforeseen occurrences overtake them all. So the reality of death can make us think about how we are using our life now. I'd like to take this time to read an appropriate poem that we came across. And this poem is called The Dash. Maybe some of you have heard this before. It's by Linda Ellis. And here it says, I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke of the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time they spent alive on earth, and now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that still can be rearranged. So be less quick to anger and show appreciation more and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read, with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you lived your dash? So this poem really does put it into perspective on how we are living our lives now, how we are living our dash. By the way we live now, we can also make a good name with Jehovah God. Let's go to the Bible once again and read from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verses 1 and 2. And this talks about making a good name with God. Ecclesiastes 7, verses 1 and 2. A good name, or the footnote reads, a good reputation is better than good oil, and the day of death is better than the day of birth. Better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting, for that is the end of every man, and the living should take it to heart. So then, how can we make a good name or a good reputation for ourselves with God? Well, God's Son Jesus said that we need to store up treasures in heaven by our zealous works and godly conduct. By doing this, we share in the sanctifying of Jehovah's name. And the resurrection hope provides an incentive to learn and do God's will. When we live our lives now by doing God's will, we can be certain that we will soon see our resurrected loved ones again. We should also use this occasion and the days ahead to comfort one another and remind one another of our sure hope ahead. I'd like to read one last scripture before concluding. If you'd like to go to the book of Psalm 9, and we'll read verses 9 and 10. Psalm 9, verse 9 and 10 read, Jehovah will become a secure refuge for the oppressed, a secure refuge in times of distress. Those knowing your name will trust in you. You will never abandon those seeking you, O Jehovah. What a comforting thought. So we prayerfully look to our God Jehovah to give us the needed strength and the comfort now until he provides permanent relief in the near future when we will see our dear mother and friend Isabel once again in the resurrection hope here on a restored paradise earth. Well, that concludes our memorial service. On behalf of Isabel's family, we would like to thank you all for attending her memorial service. And after the concluding song and prayer, we're going to show the video slide presentation once again for those who may not have had an opportunity to watch it. And then afterwards, we'll be able to visit with our family and friends. So we'll all sing along. If you are able to sing song number 151, He Will Call. So if you give me a moment while I figure this out. Our Heavenly Father, Jehovah, we are humbled before you now as your people. We thank you now that we have the opportunity to gather together as friends and family to memorialize our mother's death. We know that Isabel is in your memory now, and that we have the hope of living in the new world and seeing her once again as she comes back from the grave. We appreciate that we have your word, the Bible, to draw comfort from, but also our friends and family, that we may continue to comfort one another in these last days that we have to deal with. We appreciate too, Jehovah, the love and concern that we receive through your spiritual organization. Help us all to continue to draw close to you, to really continue to live our lives in a way that would please you. We appreciate too, Jehovah, your guidance and direction, and by your faithful slave, and also that we receive the opportunity to live in the new world because of the ransom you provided to your loving Son. So may we continue to reflect on how we are living our lives now, that we can do what we can to make things good toward you, and to always show our appreciation for all that you give us. And where we do fall short, Jehovah, because we are sinful and imperfect, we pray that you forgive us for these times. And it's now through your loving Son, Jesus, that we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Dawn. That was very nice.
You're welcome. I'm going to play the memorial video just one time, and then we'll be able to visit after that.
Nice job, Don.
Life like a mist appears for just a day, then disappears tomorrow. All that we are can quickly fade away, replaced with tears and sorrow. If a man should die, can he live again? Hear the promise God has made. He will call, the dead will answer. They will live at his command. For he will have a longing for the work of his own hand. So have faith and do not wonder, for our God can make us stand, and we will live forever as the work of his own hand. Friends of our God, though they may pass away, will never be forsaken. All those asleep, who in God's memory stay, from death we will awaken. Then we'll come to see all that life can be, paradise eternally. Hear the promise God has made. He will call, the dead will answer. They will live at his command. For he will have a longing for the work of his own hand. God's own hand.
are we able to get a copy of that, memorial of mom?
Yes,
Yes.
How do I do that?
Ari has your email. And,
Yes,
okay, Ari, yeah, so we'll make sure Ari gets that to everybody.
I wish to thank everyone that was in attendance. Thank you very much for being there for mom's funeral. I love you all. And I'm so glad that Jehovah's family is big and thank you so much. I love you all. Family and
Or, I mean.
There it's on.
Thank you for the slideshow. It was very nice.
Very good.
Just wonderful.
Very nice, Sarah.
Yes, it was very nice.
Thank you,
Talk
Don,
to
for a
you.
very nice talk, Don. Excellent job.
I agree. Wonderful job, Ted.
I don't know if she told him.
Thank you.
And what a beautiful family. My goodness. And everybody is so photogenic. My goodness gracious. And smiling when they're supposed to. Wonderful job.
A large family.
I was gonna say the same
Large.
thing. Yeah.
Where's his view?
Puts mine to shame.
Well, that is Marianne.
Family is good, no matter what size.
That's true. That is very true.
Surfing, how many kids in the family?
I'm sorry.
How many kids in the family?
It's gonna take me a little while to count here. So.
Just say a bunch.
A bunch.
A bunch.
Thank you for being there. Thank you so much. You guys are very always comforting me and
I said
thank you.
10.
Yeah.
We love you very much.
Hello, Ethan. Hello, Damaris. Our sympathies.
Yes.
So much, Daniel and Addie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our sympathies.
Oh, sweet.
Are there great grandchildren?
Probably.
Yeah,
remember when we see. Yeah.
Yeah, the twins.
Oh, that one.
Time for you and I.
I think 2 great grandchildren. Or
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
And how old is the one great grandchild?
How old is the great? She's in the
Not that.
Adriana, I wanted to say
Man.
that we're sorry. We're over here in Amarillo. I've never met the family, but I just want to say I'm sorry and I don't know where you're at. I'd like to see you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that you can make it.
Thank you.
We're sad that we never got to meet your side. So I know that my mom would talk to you a lot, Evelyn.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that we never got to meet the Medellin side. So,
This is
but it's
Richard.
Oh.
This is Richard. Ricardo.
Is Richard? Who is
Yeah, I'm
he?
Richard. I'm Ricardo.
From Pablo and Josefina.
Oh, really? Okay. I saw a picture of you when you were a baby. That's why I didn't recognize you. You're not a baby anymore. It was a black and white picture. I saw you when you were a baby. And it's good to know. It's good to see you that, again, you never got to meet.
I remember Serafin and Junior very well, but I don't remember none of the rest of them. Maybe I was too little.
I am Serafin, but it's been so long that I can't remember. And the older I'm getting, the more I'm forgetting.
Yeah, I remember you.
Well, nice to see you again. And
Nice
what
to
is
see
your
you.
first name? Your first name again?
My first name is Ricardo.
Ricardo. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So actually, I have a short story about Isabel to share. So Brenda looked over, hey, Brenda babysat me and my brother for quite a while when we were growing up. And so Isabel was over often. And so she got to see us. Hey, Ronnie. And so me and my mom and my brother went over to see Brenda and Isabel just last month. And so Isabel was like, oh, hi. She was like doing like the
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
And so we were just sitting there talking and she was watching a little show. And so we just got to sit there and talk about the show and how she was doing. And then she was telling me about what she wanted to do in Paradise. And she seemed really happy last time I saw her. And so, yeah, I thought you guys should hear that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank
Well,
you,
thanks
honey,
for
for
sharing.
sharing
That's
that.
precious.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, she said we are good kids. We didn't make too much noise. I distinctly remember making way too much noise. So
Well, it was nice seeing all of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing, Josiah.
It was a really nice time. It was a good time. I'm glad we got to come over.
Well, we want to say bye to everybody. Okay. Okay.
We'll see y'all.
Bye.
Everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
I'm going to say goodbye as well. That was a lovely memorial, you guys. I loved the picture presentation. And I need to know the last song. That piano song was beautiful. So
Of course, yeah.
we'll talk.
We'll let you know. Yeah.
Okay. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for getting the connection to, spreading it around. So those of us who could join did.
Oh, yes. It was just delightful, wonderful, wonderful memories of her when we got to see everybody. That just meant so much. And bless her heart, she just was smiling and happy all the time. She must have been that kind of person because she just loved her family. You can tell that. And you know what? I'm going to say goodbye too. And by my name, it says Maddie A. That's a nickname from one of my grandkids. But my name is really Mary Ann. So Mary Ann is saying goodbye to everybody. I love you. You're just a wonderful family. Honestly, Jen, no wonder she was so proud and happy all the time. Bye-bye for now, folks.
Bye.
To me, her name is Mom.
Very good, honey. Very good. Oh, my goodness.
And we know Brenda.
That's my mom.
Oh, there.
To all the families of Gutierrez.
Hi, Yolanda. Yeah.
Hi, mija.
Yolanda, do you know if Mifa and Gloria got to hook on too?
I don't know, mija. My condolences to all of you.
Condolences to you too. You just lost your sister-in-law.
Yeah, and I know it's hard, but I just want to say I love you all.
Love you too, Yolanda. Thank you.
And thank you for all the brothers and sisters that is there with you all.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Yeah, it was a beautiful service. Beautiful service.
Thank you, Yolanda.
I love you all, mijas. my nephews and nieces. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, and Brenda, I heard that you're going to be moving out. Is it at the end of this month or next month?
The end of April.
Okay. If you want any help, like not if you need, but if you want help, you know, I'm like super close. So just give me a ring. Yeah.
You over.
Ronnie, I haven't seen you in a really long time.
Man, I ain't seen you since you was a youngin'.
Yeah. I think when I saw you, I remember, I don't know if you remember, we were driving in a car and I was losing my tooth. My tooth was loose and I was slobbering all over the place. And you're like, you're drooling. I'm like, it's loose. And it was hurting. And he told me to stop slobbering on myself. Those were the days, man.
Those were the days.
Well, we want to extend our sympathies to all of you, Adam and Nikki, Caleb, Melissa, Kelly, Ed, Dawn, and Anita. We love you all and share your grief. So we look forward to seeing Grandma Isabel in the paradise to welcome her. And that was a very nice last screenshot of her with waving, see you in paradise. So thank you very much. And Dawn, thanks for the excellent heartwarming talk that you gave. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Mom. Our sympathies. Yeah.
Thank you
Bye.
for joining.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
Love you guys.
Here's my Adam.
Brenda, tell Ethan you're gonna receive.
Ethan, your dad wants you to show yourself, you and your sister.
Reveal yourself.
Show yourself to the family.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, Ethan's on it.
No, just the rubber note. Uncle Joe's. He's the one that looks exactly like Grandpa.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Nina. Host.
Do you want to send me your accounts?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, she's my great aunt, your great.
This morning, actually. Nice place.
Hi, Ethan.
Look like a brother construction worker.
You don't know. She's more.
You all so tired. Started at 6. Yeah. That's all we were.
There we go.
I saw it. Yeah. Where's you and your sister?
Hold on, Reese's right here.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Motorola. Who's on Motorola? Just curious. Motorola Moto G 5G. It's okay, no pressure. Just glad you're there. Thank you so much.
It's me, Thea. I don't know how to do this too good. It's Grace.
Grace,
Oh.
Grace. Oh, that's too bad. Wanted to see your beautiful face, but that's okay. Glad you joined.
Thank you.
I'm glad you made it, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah. That's the TV. They don't go in a blame and they just watch it on the TV. Okay, there.
So who was talking about birria tacos before it started? Because I asked because my husband, he makes them all the time and it's so good. So who was talking about it?
I would like to order a couple of tacos.
For you, Seraphin, one taco, $50. Come and get it. It's gonna take much to get here and get it.
I gotta watch my figure, so I better not order too much.
By the time you walk here and pick it up, you'll lose weight. So that'll be all right. No, I think it was Uncle Theo Theo Alex and Ed that went to this taco place right over here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Media tacos.
What?
Yeah, have you had them before? Have you tried it?
Media.
Say that again, Deja? Wait, sorry.
Have you tried it before?
No, I haven't. Yeah, no, the guys did. Yeah, they were just there. No.
Oh, okay.
Let me get a burrito. I think I know what you're saying, and they start speaking, we'll speak Spanish to us first.
Yeah. Where'd she go? Where did she go? Tia.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah. Who's that behind you? By Theo Alex.
Okay, this.
It looks like my dad. What's my dad doing there?
Wait, what? Say it again.
I said, why is my dad sitting by Theo Alex? What is he doing over there?
It's
Your kid. Yeah. I can't tell the difference.
Okay. Deja, this is okay. Where do I start here? Okay, so
Take a side.
okay, so this is Ayana. This is Ayana. This is Ronnie's oldest daughter. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, she looks.
Ayana sitting there.
She's talking about Edward.
Yeah, Theo Edward. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're like twins.
That's what's with the they're brothers. I think they're only a year apart, so they would be close in age.
Yes, see?
Years.
Oh, 3 years apart. I yeah, 3 years apart.
Wow. Wow.
He was confused. He was like, you look confused.
Are you confused, son? Everybody's laughing at you. Confused. Trying to figure. Now's the time to ask, because you're not going to be able to have this chance again.
All look the same, huh? No Mexicans.
So tough.
Okay, I have a funny story to tell about grandma.
Tell it.
Ari and I used to have so many adventures with grandma on the bus all the time, going all over Fresno, pushing her in her wheelchair and all that. And I told some of the family this one already, but Ari and I one time got on the bus with her, and this guy got on a couple stops later, and he paid with cash and kept going, and he dropped $100 bill. And grandma called him and was trying to get his attention, and he wasn't paying attention. He had headphones in or something. But grandma could be feisty, and when she wanted to get your attention, she got it. So she took her cane and whack right in the back of the knees. And the guy turned around like, what's going on? But when he realized he dropped his money, he was, fine with it and whatever. But I was like, Grandma.
No, I told you it's not here.
Yeah, she wasn't scared.
Larry, Cassie, she used to smack me all the time with her cane.
That's different. Your family. She's allowed to.
Deserved.
Yeah, I'm sure you deserved it too. What did you do?
We don't talk about this.
You what?
Oh my gosh, look at Danny.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Good to see you, man. That's crazy. That's wild. What is that? I didn't hear. Is he muted? I think he was just lip syncing.
Got braids, D?
What's up?
Got braids? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, right now I have braids.
Oh, nice. Oh, Mom, remember when I had braids?
Yeah. I just got him like a week ago or so.
Oh, those are nice. Those are nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I worked
Yeah.
No, you know what?
I was going to get them back in.
I don't know what to do in the meantime.
Hello, everyone. This is the McLeans. My wife Jan is over there on the side here. And I wanted to tell Don he did a fine job with the memorial service as well. Isabel and Brenda were in our field service group together, and we certainly loved having them there. And look forward to being able to help Brenda going forward as well, and especially at this difficult time. I'm about to sign off here, but it's good to see so much family that's supporting her at this time. She especially needed it. And yeah, we did enjoy the brief time that we had with Isabel. She got a chance to meet the congregation all of one time. Back in September of last year, we had a congregation gathering at a place that the brothers stay at, where they have a large facility where we could all meet. But anyway, she came and she got a chance to enjoy that. And that was the one time that the friends got a chance to meet with her. So that was nice. And now I have a good story to share with that cane that the sister was talking about. I'm going to use that out field services up. They're not listening at the door. I'm going to have my wife pull out. She uses a cane, and I'm going to have them whack them on the leg so they'll listen. That's pretty good. I didn't know so she's from the hood, right? See how she rolls. Went out of service. She's in the car with the one with the rims, not the one with the stems. She'll enjoy that when she comes back and talk to it. No, but it was very nice seeing everyone here. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, though, and continue with the love there.
Thanks, Brother McLean.
Thank you. You're welcome. And Brenda, just remember, if there's anything you need, you know how to find me.
Brother McLean, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support, you and your wife. You guys have
You're
helped
quite
us
welcome.
through this whole time. You've been very generous.
You're
and
welcome.
I say thank you.
No, I told her I brought what Don had asked for the lunch item, and she says, Burro, you didn't give them enough food. We got to go get more. So they went to the store. It was like, instead of three amigos, it was three amigos. They went to the store. We right. We will bring them food.
Oh, thank you so much for all this
You're
food and
welcome.
everything. So we really
You're
appreciate
welcome. You're welcome. It was nice to meet you too.
it.
Yeah.
You too. You too.
Well, maybe one day we can make that a destination and come up to. I've never been to the state of Wisconsin ever. Even flying in. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And there was a family in our congregation. In fact, we were there today. I was doing a return visit on the other side. That they moved to Wisconsin. They live in Madison now. So.
Oh, sure. Madison's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Well, thank you
Ronnie
again.
looking pretty sharp in that tie there, man. Looking good.
I know. So.
Arsenio Hall's not on the show anymore. We can get you on TV and get a show going here. We'll be your dog pound. Woo, woo, woo.
Working on it.
And then your co-host will be Josiah.
Go, Ronnie. Go, Ronnie.
That's it. See what I'm saying? See what we started here? We all back from the hood, right? Coming up with this stuff. Well, we're going to say good afternoon to everybody then.
All right, later, man.
Take care now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. You're welcome.
I went to say, no, I was a brother.
Anyone else have any memories of mom they want to share?
Yeah, when Grandma came over here, Melissa got to go. Y'all know how Grandma loves her sweets, so she had to go grocery shopping with her. She got a story.
Yeah, I got to take her grocery shopping, and Anita forewarned me, she has certain foods that she likes to get. She makes a list and, just make sure she doesn't get too many. And so when I took her,
Stay away from the sweets.
Yep, to stay away from the sweets. And so when I took her, we went into Walmart, and she got in her little mobile thing, and she just goes straight for the bakery section. And I was like, Isabel, what are you getting? She's like, I need my pie. And so I was like, oh, what kind of pie you like? Pecan pie. So, okay, we'll get you some. And they had cute little ones. And so she grabbed those at first, and then she put them down. She goes, I want that one. And she points at the big pecan pie, and I was like, okay, we'll get you one. And she's like, no, more. And I said, okay, we'll get you 2. She goes, no, like 5. I want 5. So I'm not gonna say no to her. So I put them in the cart, and then as we're going on more and stuff, and she's like, oh, I need my pan. And I was like, oh yeah? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, where's that at? And they were the Hawaiian sweet rolls. So we go to that section, I grab the cute little, I don't know, it's like a 6-pack. And she's like, no, the big one. So I had to put that in the cart, but it was just so cute. She just loved all her sweets, so.
Hey, Lisa, that explains a lot. So the next time we're gonna go shopping, no, she wants me Lisa to take her. I don't have anything.
You want to spoil our kids? We gotta spoil Grandma.
Yeah. You know what?
Probably in paradise, she's gonna be like, where's the pecan pie?
And we went to McDonald's that day too.
Oh my gosh.
That's why she got spoiled.
Yep.
I really enjoy being with you.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Glad you got to come over for a bit.
She's so cute because we would just sit there and talk, and she's like, yeah, it's terrible. I'm not even hungry anymore. I don't like anything. I don't want to eat anymore. I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? Like, you don't even want a tamal? Oh, sí, tamales. Or like a torta, like carnitas. She's like, oh, sí, yeah, that's so good. And then we're just talking. The more we say, like, she's like, oh, that's so yummy. Ah, I need something to eat. I'm like, okay.
I'm gonna screen share right now a video for the family. So just wanted to let you know.
What did you say, Kai? Oh, sorry, who was that?
That was Ari.
Oh, Ari? Okay. Oh, okay.
What video?
I don't know, this is something.
It's
Yeah.
coming. Yeah.
Okay, so with all the embarrassing pictures of everybody.
All right, so now we're recording. Hey, Mom. We're gonna ask you some preguntas.
My brain. Some preguntas.
I was gonna sit here and speak loud enough because we're gonna record it.
No.
Yeah. Say hi, Grandma. Okay, so Uncle Adam had some questions. Oh, forgot about yeah, he had some questions he wanted you to answer. So I'm recording it so it's easy and they can see the answer. So the first question is, what's your happiest memory of us?
Having you all being born. You having all my children and Jehovah.
Okay.
Of course, first Jehovah.
Tabron is on transcripts. Let me know when you're done and then I'll ask the next question. Okay. The second question is, what was the first year of motherhood like for you?
Hard, because you guys were babies and it's hard to take care of babies. They cry a lot.
Was Uncle Joe a loud crier?
All babies are little crier all the time. I didn't know how to take care of babies. I didn't know nothing. So it was hard for me.
Yeah. Okay. So, you ready for the third question? Okay. The third question is there anything about our family you would do differently?
No. I love all my children, you know. I'll probably go to the same things. I love you guys all.
Yeah. And we all love you too, Mom. You ready for the next one? Okay. The fourth question is, what's the nicest thing your kids have done for you?
I cannot say it because you guys have done a lot of things. And they're all been beautiful to me. All being now I try to remember it. I can, my memory don't help me, but I'm happy having all my children.
Okay. Number 5 is, what do you want or wish most for your kids? What do you want or wish most for your kids?
Well, there's a lot of things that I want for my children, but I want them to stick to Jehovah, to be loyal to Jehovah, because He will give you guys life. And not just because of that, but because it's our Creator. Love Jehovah in Jesus.
Okay, question number 6. What has been the best and worst parts about getting older?
I don't know what to say there because a lot of things. Worst has been my body aches. I know that my life will end one day. And the other side is okay because then I won't suffer anymore. No more pain. And first of all, we find Jehovah, and Jehovah will help us to stay with Him.
Okay, and then this is the last question he had. Question 7 is, what is one thing you want us to always remember after you are gone?
The first thing I want you guys to remember, to be loyal to Jehovah, to stay close to Him, to respect Him, and to be happy, because I don't know. I don't want you guys to be sad. Huh?
Can you repeat that? Cameron is like, I missed that.
You said loyal to Jehovah,
Loyal
to
to
stay
Jehovah.
close to Him.
Yes.
And be happy.
And be happy, yeah. And be kind to your families, love them too.
Is there anything else you want to say to them while I have the recording going?
I love all my family, I love all my children. And I don't know what to say.
It's okay, Grandma.
That's okay.
Thank you.
did good. Really good.
Thank you for answering the questions.
Yes.
Very simple. Okay. Adam's this. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording if you're ready. Okay.
So you're gonna send it to him or what?
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, I can't, yeah, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
Oh, you super are on mute.
Yeah, in that moment, my question was, does anybody have any questions about that video?
Can you send it to us? Do we get a copy?
Yes, on email.
If I don't already have your email, send your email to me and I will.
Oh, okay. You sent her those questions? Those were stuff you wanted to know?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought that video?
Those were questions to ask before the one passes. So that's
Who would have thought? Who would have thought that video was the perfect ending to be able to hear her voice again?
Yeah.
I've seen it before, but it didn't mean as much as now. Now it really means something. I could hear her voice one more time. It was good. Thank you, Ari.
And something that always encouraged me about grandma. Me and Ezekiel called her a few times in the past, probably 9 months to a year. Just because we knew, she was going to be going soon. That always encouraged me is that you could tell that her faith was still strong. That never left her. She always wanted us to sit close to Jehovah. She'd say that every single time we were on the phone with her. And I admire that. She was a woman of faith. And she wasn't sad to go. She expected and she had closure within herself.
It's very true.
It was very nice to see.
You
You could
guys,
tell she loved her family.
yeah, and you guys knew her. You guys knew her, and you knew her enough to know that's her. That's her. She had strong faith, and she was tired. At the end, she kept saying she was tired, and she just wanted to sleep. She didn't want to wake up. So she'd wake up, she'd go, no. So that again, it's anybody comfort. When she would wake up from her deep sleep, no, she was still here, so she was ready to rest. Her body was
Brady, you're absolutely right. Because I know one of the times that Adam had called or videoed with her, and he was thinking he was calling to encourage her. And the whole time, that's all she was saying was, stick with Jehovah, love your family, make sure your family sticks close to Jehovah. And I was just sitting over there sobbing, like, this lady know that she's dying, and she's encouraging Adam to continue taking care of his family and serve Jehovah and put Jehovah first. And it was so faith strengthening that in her final moments, her concern was her family serving Jehovah.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
Because that's again, what she'd say is, she'd be in paradise. I'll wake up and I'll see you there. So she wanted all us to be there. So she definitely wants to see us again. So we all got to do what she says. Listen to Mama one last time.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think that's the thing that impressed me is that she was at peace with her situation.
Yeah.
That's like when faith that, that's how you know how solid it is.
Yeah. She believed Jehovah. She believed him. She had total faith. She had no doubt that Jehovah was right. So she had no fear. She wasn't afraid.
Right here.
Yeah. I know, like she said, she knows that we be suffering because we're like, so many times we've learned it's the living who suffer, not the ones that pass away. So yeah, we're suffering, but again, it will become a new normal that every child goes through it when their parents pass away. We learn to live with it. We'll never forget her, but the pain and time will ease. Yeah.
Yep. No, but you are, they can hear you. But you're not on the camera. Are we irritating you? Are we irritating you? Here. Okay, oh, let me.
Come here, little bird. Come here, chickadee. He's hungry.
None of them get it.
Dinner?
If we were all here or we were on
Oh, well, let's all eat Bonnie and Tyler.
One thing about grandma, she loved to eat. Servant, you have a memory of mom you want to share? Anybody? Anybody in that group? I don't think you heard me. Alan? Anybody have a memory of mom they want to share?
Well, I was gonna crack a joke of a memory, but I don't know if it's appropriate.
It's never appropriate, so just say it anyway.
Already a great start.
I just wanted some family support and let everyone know grandma's not innocent. She did spank me.
There's a long list of victims.
She spanked the oldest one so hard that it hit all of us. Yeah, that was definitely her mark. She'd grab anything within reach and try to. Yeah. And we would always be dodging everything, so.
She smacked me, so I literally all turned black.
Till I turn white.
Ezekiel and I are probably gonna get going. It was nice to see everyone. And Don, that was a great talk. Appreciate it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Caleb, what was that story where Grandma told you and Ronnie to go read a book or something?
Oh man, we were troublemakers.
As you still are.
Ronnie probably knows more about it than I do. You have to help me out. Well, what was we're loud, you know, not like, what was that, Josiah?
Yeah.
You were quiet, you know. Me and Ronnie, we were loud. We'd always cause bad, but she was it. What is it? What did Brenda? She was telling us that we had to keep it down or something like that, and we were just messing around, and then Grandma got mad because we weren't listening to Brenda. So she comes in the room. She's like, guys, because you don't listen. You listen to your mama. You listen to your mother. She told you keep it down. So you go, you guys just stop it. Go read a book or something. We're just looking at each other like, what do we do? We're like 10, I don't know, 6, 8, or I forgot how old we were.
Now that seems like me.
So surfing, did you have the whole family there?
Yeah, you had quite a crew.
Yes, the family shared, well, not all of them, but you know, But yeah, I appreciate you, Don, for giving a good talk there. Thank everybody for attending, and thank you for all the stories. Those are good memories. It helps relieve the pain, and we all look forward to the paradise. I thank you all.
It was nice having you over here, sir, when you came down and visited for a while.
Yeah, I remember your table.
Yeah. Yeah. Still didn't get to that back patio yet, though, so when I do, I'll give you a call.
All right, sure. That would be great.
Are you saying goodbye?
I don't know. Did he put it? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. There's when me and Adam first got married, it was, I don't know, just like literally a week or two after we got married, and Laura took me, her, and Isabel to the store for some reason, whatever reason. And I know Adam said that she Adam needed soap, but it's a special kind of soap that he uses. But we were in the soap aisle, me and Isabel, and I'm sorry, it's funny because she's spicy. And she was like, I'm like, I gotta get this special kind of soap for Adam. And she's like, and I picked up the soap that I thought Adam liked. And she's like, no, that's the wrong soap. He doesn't like that soap. And I was like, I think he does. I'm pretty sure that this is the soap he likes. And she's like, no, do not buy him that soap. He does not like that soap. And so, like I said, we were like a week married. So I was like, I'm going to back down because maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But she was extremely adamant that Adam liked this soap, this particular soap. And it was just, at that moment, I was like, yeah, I'm not messing with this little spicy lady. She could tell me anything and I would listen to her. But she was, sweet. She always accepted me and just extremely sweet. Like when I think of Isabel, I just think of sweet. And I used to tell Adam, she's so cute. I used to want to pinch her cheeks because she's just so cute. And one day I was like, Isabel, I just really want to pinch your cheeks because you're cute. And she's like, please don't do that. I was like, okay, I won't, but just so you know.
Did you ever find out if Adam liked what soap or not?
I was right. It was the soap that I had picked, but I was not going to tell her that she was wrong because I was like, she's known him longer than me. So, but I was not going to tell her.
That is too funny. Yeah.
I did buy the soap that she told me, and Adam was like, this isn't the right soap. And then I just told him the whole story. I was like, I wasn't going to fight. I wasn't going to.
That was very sweet of you. It was really sweet of you to let Mama win.
Yes, I was like, yep.
Yeah. But once, I think after you married with Adam long, Mama knows. Yeah, I was telling the story here about, let's see, when we were bringing my mom back here to Portland, we stopped at Applebee's, and then on our way out, Don went to get the car, and I was following behind my mom. She's walking real slow and walking with her walker, and this lady about my age or older, and her granddaughter were eating. And as we were passing by, the grandma stopped, or the lady, she said, I just have to say, my granddaughter absolutely loves, she says, is that your mom? And I says, yeah. And she's like, she hopes that when I get old, I look just like her, like a cute little grandma. It's like, it's like, oh my gosh. It's like, they thought she was so cute. Strangers were saying my mom were cute. Funny.
She was just so adorable. And it's so funny because I think that Deja looks a lot like her, and like on my birth video for Deja, like that's the first thing I say on my birth video. I'm like, that's so she's just so cute.
So did you get to pinch your cheeks, Nikki?
What I'm saying is,
You won't be able to live to tell about it?
I did not pinch that lady's cheeks. I was no, I wanted to, but no.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking about with grief, we get sovereignty on how we do it and how long it takes. Right? When you get angry, you don't have sovereignty on if you slap somebody or, you know, yell at them. But when it comes to when we lose somebody, that we get to choose kind of like our process. And that's something that Jehovah allows for too, you know. It's a lot of mercy and a lot of patience. So if we break down for a while, you know, that's okay too. We get to pick. Yeah.
You guys remember what we were laughing about some years ago about Grandma when she came down the hill in Wisconsin and she spun around in the intersection because of the ice slid her?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, she was okay, but it was silly.
Ari. All right, leave them by y'all. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
My people over here. Everybody out down there. That one over there.
You missed me, Nani. You missed me. We're gonna head out, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out as well. It was good to see you all. Talk for a little bit. That video was really special. Thanks for showing that.
That was a sweet idea.
That was really neat. All right, have a good one.
Bye.
Adam.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a drive, yeah, it is. We're at the but you, so here you go, yeah. Okay.
That was a nice little surprise.
Yeah. It's literally later on my tablet, on every device I have a backpack says Grandma Hot Secret.
Oh, really?
Grandma.
Oh, I know, yeah, I don't need it. I don't know. I like dark meat, so.
No. Yep, so I'm the same room.
I figured, yeah.
You okay, Sibby?
Did you want salad and some?
Yeah, we're good. Actually, I think we're gonna say our goodbyes as well. We have to go.
Okay.
Come on.
But what's up with the with Green Bay? I don't see him up there no more.
Hey, you want to start a war right now?
I'm gonna stay quiet.
Good choice. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Robert. Say
Bye,
hi.
Grandma. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I know nothing about that. Anyways, I never knew this now. I had no idea anything worldwide. Now you know where the family dolls spread out, so now you'll have the reason to love. I know. That's
Right?
Anything?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Nobody.
I'm going to do 2.4 or 5. I think it's fine. It's so sweet you. It should be after you. Oh, thank you. Good work. You're so understanding.
Button.
Buttons. I don't remember. I just remember we thought it was hacked because of that.
8954.
You're giving the entire family the Wi-Fi password now.
Her.
There's one's called milk and the other one's.
Okay.
There's some turkey stuffing, salad, Caesar salad. You guys get hungry. She brought a lot of extra stuff and then she said we could go through it and see what we want to keep. Well, that's nice. Good. So it looks like it's just us. All right. We did it, guys. It's done. I'm glad that we're all able to. It's a whole family, the same friends that joined, so I'm glad we're at this point where it's over. Don especially is glad it's over. Don was nervous, but he did well.
He did a really good job. Really, really good job.
He did. And I tell you, he put a lot of hours into that video thing that I saw beforehand. He did all the work. Yeah. Again, we wanted every pictures. Did you guys see your family picture in there?
Yeah. Yeah, we
You know where
do.
we got it from? Because it wasn't sent to me. I actually looked it up on Instagram.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay because I know you guys said you send us when you got them because you hadn't got them yet.
I completely.
Yeah, he didn't even tell me that. Like we didn't print the pictures out at all, but he didn't tell me. Like I would have made sure, but Gutierrez did not tell me you wanted those.
You know what, Nikki? No, it's okay. You know what we're learning? We're learning that Adam is a normal guy like every other guy. He can start communicating amongst us girls. So when something comes up, Nikki, you are the one I will be messaging now.
Yeah.
It's always the girls that get it done. We're better communicators for sure.
Right.
I know you didn't do it on purpose. I know you didn't do it on purpose, Adam. But
I don't have any juice either. No.
Oh, she froze. She froze on the gun.
Oh, that's your friend.
Why you always look at the Natalia didn't slap you. She was merely trying to say hi. No, Natalia slapped the stew out of me.
I think it might have been time.
Do you want to leave? But it's like
We're done. It's still on. Oh, you're right.
it ended.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, because you were the host, now everybody's getting kicked out.
Well, I'm not gonna. No, yeah. Why are they trying to?
Okay, just I would leave it on there just in case if someone comes back.
I'm gonna assign it to Laura.
we lost internet a little bit on our other one. So we're trying to get back in. It's trying to connect. We're still here.
Oh. It popped up and it was like, "You're a host now." I was like, "We don't want to be hosts." There.
Just 1 second. Okay, Nikki, what did you say?
No, I had one on and it said, "You're a host now," and I'm like, "No, we don't want to be hosts."
Is that what showed up in Adams?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's because our thing on booted out, but this one is still running.
Have to go. You have to go.
Next to the-
It's okay. No.
That one.
This one or the other one?
Oh.
Yeah, can we get?
Oh, I thought you got, I thought she said. It's a hand. Get to a store and get her some.
Oh, yeah. Be also rough.
Oh,
That's it.
how do we get back to them? Hey, guess what, Adam and Nikki? It's just us. Everybody left.
Oh, man. Only the cool kids are left.
You got that right. Oh, wait a minute, what? Only the cool kids left?
Yeah, only the cool kids.
We're not the cool kids? No, I
No,
thought I heard
no,
only-
only the cool kids are remaining on the Zoom.
Now I see you on TV.
I think you should pay over the phone. Well, if you got it on the board.
It says accepting orders.
Oh. That wasn't nice. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Go ahead. Yeah, you said that you were gonna go lay down. Hey, everybody. Hello. Hey. I'm gonna jump off. I need to take a little nap.
Okay, take care of yourself.
All right. Love you
We love you
guys.
guys. Love you. Bye. I don't know how to get out.
Oh, I'm gonna stop recording.
So what's your plan on?
How do you stop?
The movie?
And then to the recording thing. Oh, no, I gotta.
What is that?
Everything will be.
Don't want to like leave anywhere.
What is that?
I
Next one?
guess before the end of.
Oh, wait, maybe stop videos.
No, that will stop our video. Oh, here.
Yeah, ready to pull that in.
Oh,
Whatever doesn't fit was called.
I'm not the co-host anymore.
Oh.
My sister will.
Should I just stop recording?
Yeah, you can stop from your side. Just hover over the recording thing
Alright.
and press stop.
No.
Before you guys go, though, you just had to go.
Like, we'll stop. And we click on.